and the arrival of Prime Minister of Thailand and spouse.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore and spouse.
And following next is His Excellency Prime Minister of Singapore, accompanied by his spouse.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency Prime Minister of Laos People's Democratic Republic and spouse.
And now the Prime Minister of Laos PDR, accompanied by his spouse.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency Prime Minister of Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Arriving next is His Excellency Prime Minister of Vietnam. Firm handshake and cheerful exchange with the Prime Minister of Malaysia reflect Vietnam's partnership and active role within ASEAN. and the heads of state and government are arriving in style tonight, each looking elegant in beautifully designed batik attire, which is the theme for this evening's gala dinner.
Announcing the arrival of the Right Honourable Prime Minister of New Zealand and spouse.
And now the arrival of Prime Minister of New Zealand. Welcomed by Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, and Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah, Wan Ismail. Batik attire, which is the theme for this evening's gala dinner. The vibrant patterns and colors
Announcing
reflect the
the arrival
diversity
of
and
His
cultural richness
Excellency
of the ASEAN
Secretary
region.
General of the United Nations.
And let's give our attention to the arrival of Secretary General of the United Nations. And welcomed by Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim. With batik attire, the theme choice for this evening's gala dinner. A fitting choice for a night that celebrates harmony, friendship, and the shared identity of ASEAN nations.
Announcing the arrival of the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Canada and spouse.
And next, the arrival of Prime Minister of Canada and spouse. And with smiles, handshakes and light exchanges mark this warm reception, setting a gracious tone for tonight's gala dinner. A warm greeting by the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency Premier of the People's Republic of China.
Arriving next is Premier of People's Republic of China.
Announcing the arrival of the Honourable Prime Minister of Australia.
And let's give the attention to the arrival of Prime Minister of Australia. Both leaders exchange a warm handshake and a few cordial words.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency, President of the European Council.
Arriving next is the President of the European Council.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency, President of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste.
And now the arrival of President of Timor-Leste. Cordial handshake and exchange of greetings marks this moment, reflecting the close and growing partnership between Malaysia and Timor-Leste.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency, President of the Republic of Philippines and spouse.
And this is the arrival of the President of the Republic of Philippines. And the distinguished couple are warmly greeted by the Honourable Datuk Anwar
Announcing the arrival of
Ibrahim and
His
Datuk
Excellency,
Dr. Wan Azizah
Prime
Wan
Minister
Ismail.
of the Kingdom of Cambodia and spouse. Announcing the arrival of His Excellency, President of Federative Republic of Brazil and spouse.
The Prime Minister of Cambodia. And next, the arrival of the President of the Federative Republic of Brazil and his spouse. Also warmly greeted by Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail.
Announcing the arrival of His Majesty Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam.
And now the arrival of His Majesty Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam. With all leaders and guests are now arrived, the host escort the leaders to the main dining area. And the lights soften and the mood turns festive as the Gala Dinner will officially begin. A night of celebration, reflection, and regional friendship.